All right, what is up, guys? Today I wanted to make a video, a quick video on how to create custom Titantrons within the game. So obviously there are mods online, hacks that you can do for PC, but that doesn't work obviously on consoles. And there's an easy way to make it so you can have a pretty updated, a good-looking like Titantron for your created wrestlers without having to install any mods or anything like that. So in the previous video, we showed you how to install MJF's custom theme music. Today, I think it would just be pretty interesting for us to make a custom Titantron for MJF. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get back into the game. And we're going to go ahead to Community Creations. And I'm going to just show you exactly what I would do if I wanted to create a custom Titantron for a character. So the first things first is you want to go to Community Creations search, go to images and go to the hashtag that you want. I'm going to go do MJF. Perfect. So we got that typed up. Go ahead and search and go ahead and sort by most downloaded. Makes way more sense to do it that way. So as you can see, there are a few crowd signs and portraits and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm mainly looking for stuff like this. So you can see this like little 5x12 side plate for MJF. That's still not really what we're wanting. Side plates are cool though if you want to install some custom side plates. I may do that in a future video, but I want to just continue to look until I can see one that I could use. So here's more crowd signs. Here's one that's just MJF, like the like his text, better than you and you know it. That's another crowd sign. This 5x12 looks pretty interesting, but I'm going to look around and see if I see one more that I like. All right, so I did look around. I saw a couple that were pretty good, but this one is 5x12 by 5x12, which I really like. That's my favorite, mainly because you can get like 128 by 128, but the bigger the better, usually, when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and download this one. This is just set up as a 5x12 by 5x12. If you download one that's a crowd sign or a custom portrait, I don't think it'll work. So you're gonna need to make sure that you can find one, especially with like a clear background. I did see there's one on page 3 that is kind of interesting. There's one that just says Maxwell Jacob Friedman, which actually is on 4. Here's this one that just says Maxwell Jacob Friedman, but I'm not downloading this one because it's 128 by 128, so it's mainly used for crowd signs. But it's just a little bit low quality for my liking, so I'm just going to do the MJF one. But when I go into it, you can see that like both of them would work. So let's go ahead and go down to video, and let's go ahead and go into a new one. So first things first, we have that image here. If you go into custom image, you can choose the MJF one. You can click apply, etc., etc. However, I want to go the other route first. So this one, we can do like a fade in, we can do like a whatever it's called. But one of the ones that I mainly choose is the static one. So the static one's right here. But give me a second before I get into that. I'm going to go into video clip, and as you can see in here, we have a bunch of different types of video clips that you can use. You can use a Titantron from anybody in the game, plus all the generic ones that have been added. So if you go down to like the general purpose gold, general purpose blue, generic, you can use any of these, which will work for you. This Jake the Snake, does it actually pull up a regular video? I think yeah, it does. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it did that. Does Kurt Angles? Yeah, Kurt Angles does the same. But I am, you can also use like video clip alphas. So if you created a custom show ever, you've seen these before. You got the bowling, you got waves and stuff like that. Some of these would be really cool. This triangle one's pretty cool. I could see it for somebody who has like a black and white theme. This one's pretty cool. But the MJF logo that we downloaded is gold. I see this Stars 2 one. I'm actually really into this one. I might do this one. Going down to Alpha Mask preset, this is another one as well. So we got like different types. Here's Alpha Bones, here's Alpha Blast, Alpha Balls. We got some streaks going on. We got some stars, some squares, sparkles. A lot of these are really cool. So you can do some fun stuff with a lot of these. Here's Alpha Money. Money's one that I use a lot with a couple created characters. But I'm gonna go back to this Alpha Mask preset for what was that? The stars? Let me find that again. Was it Sparkle? You know what? This Sparkle 16 is actually pretty good. Now that I'm like messing around, I'm gonna go ahead and see that here. I'm gonna accept it, and it's going to put it into a format that I can like put it into my video and edit it. So we're gonna go ahead, finish that up. As you can see, it is exactly 990. So now that we have that, we can see like if we press R2 to play it, it's gonna go through the entirety of the video. And I'm going to go back to image animation, go to custom images, and go ahead and go choose MJF. Under here, as we can see, we got these static wipes, we got these bouncing in, we got this one here, which this one works really well for Danhausen. But one that I use a lot is just this one. This one's like very, very basic. It's just the MJF logo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So the video does go into the bottom part where like the time is a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add it in there. And we remember it was 990. So we need to make this 990 long. So I'm going to go ahead using RT or right trigger or R2 on Xbox or on PlayStation. I'm going to go ahead and make this 990. I'm going to get it as close as possible, mainly because I don't want any weird breaks in it. All right, well, I was able to make it 991. I can't get it to 990, but you can. It's just like it takes time, and I don't know why. It's just very, very hard to like make it perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and just accept it at 990 or 991. And we're gonna go ahead and apply it to the top layer. So when we play this video, as you can see, it's got the sparkles in the back and it's got MJF. And now it is a little annoying because it is gonna be 1 millisecond longer with just the main logo, and then it's going to repeat, but that's okay. It's okay to make it the logo a little bit longer, but it doesn't really matter either way. But we've got that finished, so we got that set up, and we've got the 2 layers. We're going to go ahead and click save. You can name it whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and name it MJF because I will know what the title of the video is, and it's going to go through a couple of these like encodings and stuff like that, but you're done. The video has been created. So we're going to go back into our entrance for MJF. So we're going to go back to my custom superstars. We're going to go find that MJF. This is the same one that I edited the other day and added in custom music. I'm pretty sure I have gold theming around him. If I don't, I'm going to go ahead and switch to gold theming. Oh, I don't. All right. So we're in here. We're in the edit the entrance. As you can see, we've got everything set to just the generic. But what we're going to do is click on the Titantron movie, and as you can see, we have a new tab for custom video. Now this tab, you have MJF. I created an Okada one, but the MJF one is the one that we want to choose. As you can see, we have the MJF video up top. Now this video will be looping throughout the entire thing. We are in the SmackDown arena, I want to say, but yeah, it's been added. So I'm going to go ahead and do general purpose gold for everything else, just so everything else can match. All right, perfect. So now I've got it set up where it's Bailey's the light show. So it's a gold and like orange type of theme going on. We've got the general purpose gold set up for all the barricades and stuff like that. MJF's going to come out in this full gold setup here. Yeah, and it works out really well. So let's go ahead and save this entrance. We're going to go ahead and click yes, and it's going to go ahead and pull up the regular, and then I'm going to go ahead. Everything looks good. Everything was created well. We're going to go into the play, and we're going to go ahead and set a 1v1, and I'm going to do it in the Raw Stadium so we can have that big screen because that's something that is there all the time. I do have a custom Raw. I'm going to do it on the custom Raw. This one's like one of the updated ones with the SmackDown. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna choose MJF. All right, MJF's going up against Omos on Raw. You know, little classic 1v1. And we're gonna go ahead and see the finished video here. All right, so here we go. MJF should be coming out first. Boom, and as you can see, we have the full video there. Now, I was incorrect about what I said before. I thought that the picture was going to be a little bit bigger than the actual video. I didn't actually test it before, but this is how it worked in 2K23. So I was just assuming, but it looks like it kind of cuts off the bottom. So make sure you make it a little bit smaller than I did whenever you are editing. But yeah, we got the full setup. The lighting is a little bit weird in this arena. So I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go back to the regular Raw. So give me a second. All right. Well, there it is, fixed up. A little bit brighter in here. We have the barricade on there as well. The barricade videos or the apron videos. I forget. I don't know which one is which. And you know, it just kind of looks like the maybe it's Bailey's lighting. I don't know. You have to mess around with the lighting a lot to get everything to work out as well as you want it to, which is kind of annoying in this game. However, that's how you get a custom video. That's how you get it applied to the person. In the background, all those sparkles are moving around. You can create it with any character, anytime you can find a small little video. As you saw that little glitch there, that was because my logo was 991 and the stars was just 990. That is why there was like a little black glitch there in the video. But if you make them line up perfectly, if you make it line up with your second video, you're gonna be fine. Everything is gonna work out well. But yeah, that is how you create a custom Titantron for a character. That's how you make it as simple as you can, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will make sure to get back to you. And yeah, thank you guys so much. All right, bye.